So now get this piece of paper of the template, and what you're going to do is you're going to cut out every single piece. After you cut out these, what you're going to do is you're going to cut out the middle of these so it looks like this with little holes in them. This piece, what you're going to do is, as you can see, there's little slits here, and what you're going to do is you're going to cut them, and a way to cut them is I'm just going to fold it very slightly, just like that, and cut that black line like that, only the black line, then nowhere else, and then do it on the other side just like that. Once you have finished cutting all of these pieces, what you're going to do is you're going to get each piece and fold on these lines on every single one. Now get these two pieces, and since you have folded it all, it should be very easy to make it turn into this. So you're going to glue these pieces, but first you can glue this. And what you're going to do is just going to turn it into the box like that. You can press it, and then you're going to get these corners and you are going to glue them the same way like this. And what you're going to do is just plop it in there like this, so it turns to look like that. Now make it for the same piece, like the exact same way, and you're going to get this piece now, and these slits, what you're going to do is you're going to feed these flaps into those slits and you're going to glue it. You're going to do the same for both sides, so now it will look like this, it will be attached. And what you're going to do is you're going to form this into a closed box, which means you are going to put with the glue, you're going to close it all so it turns to look like this with your glue. It should now look like this. So that is one piece done. Now you're going to get 3 of these boxes that you find, and what you're going to do is you're going to mold it into a box. So this is how it will be once you try to mold it, and this is the finished look. Now take this smaller piece, and what you're going to do is you're going to mold it to make it look like this, and you're going to glue this part to make it look like this, like a box. So now you're going to get these boxes and these, and what you're going to do is you're going to get these and feed it through here, make sure it's the same size, and then it will look like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to get your glue stick and put some glue and stick it on every single flap. Now once you have glued it, it will look just like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to get this piece and fit these long cuboids into that, and this like this, and it should fit perfectly. And you're also going to do it like that. And now you are finished with your buttons. Good job! So now you're going to get this piece, which is the slider part, and you're going to cut it all out. Once you have finished cutting out all your pieces, you're going to ignore this piece for now, and you're going to get these 2 pieces and you're going to fold every single line. Once you finish folding your lines, you're going to get this piece, and you're going to, you see this little black slit, and so you're going to cut it with your scissors. So you're going to get this piece, fold it in half, and then you're going to cut it, because if you don't have anything else like a knife or something to cut it, you can do this technique. And now you have a slit. Once you finish cutting your slit, you're going to get your glue stick, and you are going to glue both of these little like flappy thingies. So let me show you. So you're going to just glue this and then this opposite side, so it will be just like that. And then you're going to stick this little flappy thing through the slit you made. Once you feed that flappy thing through the slit, it will look like this. And if you want to make it a little more secure, you can get your glue stick and glue this block box onto it so it's more secure. So it will stick on. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get this black strip that will look just like this. And since you've already folded it, you're going to get your glue stick again and you're going to glue it all. And then you're going to stick it on and over the side, so like a little border. Once you finish with that, it will look just like this with a black border. And you're going to get this tiny little square piece that you also found on your template. And you are going to get your glue stick and glue the tab that's sticking forward. And you are going to stick it, and it will try to line it, and then just stick it on there, and there will be two flappy things, and leave it for now. Leave this piece for now and just keep it aside with this. Now get this piece of paper, which is a texture, and you are going to cut this piece out. Now you're going to get this piece and you're going to fold all of these lines. These are going to be mountain folds, and like I said, the mountain folds are upwards, and then these grey ones, like here and here, are going to be valley fold, and valley fold means that's going to be folded inwards. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so now it will look like this. So as I said, these are the mountain folds, and then these little lines are valley folds. So it will be like a little triangle shape. Now get this piece of sheet, as you can tell, and cut it out. Also make sure you cut out these white spots that you have in the middle. Once you finish cutting out this piece, you're going to get your texture part that you made, and you're going to get your glue stick. So now you're going to focus on these 4 strips, and since there's these little triangle point parts, you're going to fit them through the paper. So like through the little slits that you made, you're just going to fit them in like that, so like a little triangle shape, and you glue it. So let me show you. You get your glue stick, glue that part, and then you're going to turn over your piece of paper, and you're going to stick only that part, like grey part that we glued. And then after that, you're just going to stick this through like that. It might take a little while because it might not want to fit through and make it into a triangle. And then, so it should look like that. And then you glue it with your glue stick again in that grey part. And you do the same with the other ones. Now your textures should look just like this, like little triangles. And it should feel like that. And that's the sound that it should make. And this is the back of it. And now you're going to get your paco that you made, and you're going to feed it through this octagon piece, so it will look like that. And so make sure it fits properly, and you're going to get your glue stick, glue every single edge, and stick it through. So now your paco should work like this, and it should be stuck on. And now we're going to do the slider part. So you're going to get this piece and a little button part thingy. And this is going to be the back of this. So you're going to glue only these edges, like edge parts, like that has the most white spots. Just this. And make sure it goes the right direction. And stick it on like that. And then you're going to get your slider part, and because you've only glued a few parts, it will be like a little flappy. And you're just going to stick it through both edges, like both flappy thingies into both sides. So it will look just like so. This is an easier way. If you just like make a little bit more bigger hole like that, and then it just slides. Now you finish the slider. Good job. Now get your opening flower, and what you're going to do is you're going to feed it through this pentagon piece, and these flappy things are going to go inside, and as you put them inside, you're going to get your glue stick, and you are going to glue the little flap, and you're going to stick it on and do the same as every single flap. Now your opening flower should work like this if you open it, and now you're going to fold all of these lines that you find inwards. Once you have finished folding, you're going to get your glue stick, and these you should just like make it like this so it turns into a box shape. Don't glue every single side because you need to fit in your buttons. Now you should have only glued 2 sides, and you're going to fit in this, and this should be aligned, so it's going to fit in with this opening flower inside part. So it should look like that. Glue this part and this bottom part. Well done. Now we are on to the final part. So you're going to glue all of these edges, so these flaps are going to tuck inside. Spectacular! You have now finished your own paper fidget cube. You can make all of these brilliant colors. There are up to 7 colors that you can make. Looking forward to hear your experiences on making these. Put your comments below to see what you would like me to do next. Please subscribe and keep watching Happy Horseshoe.